Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil. Yeah, I mean, I got death all around me. I'll tell you one thing. Well, it's coming to take me out one day. But listen to this. Over here in Ephesians chapter 6, and we can get a right perspective on this position of fear and death and all of that. Verse 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God. And you got to take it unto you now. That you may be able to withstand in the evil day. And having done all to stand, stand therefore. Now, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil. Evil of what? The evil of death. Why? See, because I got the armor of God on. And with the armor of God, death can't touch you. You see that? God's provided you an armor, which is an identity. It's His image. You see that? He said, now, you just got to put it on. I don't know how to put on armor. You know how to put on an attitude, don't you? Yeah, you got up this morning and had a rotten attitude. Well, you put that on. Ain't nobody force that on you. Some people get up, boy, they're just as happy as they can be. Makes those angry, bitter people like, oh, get around me. No, you put it on. You put on the identity of God. You put it on. You can't put something on if you don't know you can. If you don't know you possess the very image of God, you can't put it on. And because of that, you go through life fearing death, or I should say respecting it. You respect death. In other words, well, we're all going to die. Yeah, well, give death its place of respect now. And that's why when someone dies, you go, pay your respects. Don't give death any respect at all. It's an evil enemy. It's your enemy. Death is an enemy. It's not a friend. 1 Corinthians 15:26 tells us that. But you got to stand therefore, and you can only stand. And be strong in the Lord when you have His armor on, when you have His identity on, when you have His thinking on, when you take on His image. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Now here you go. There's the gospel. What's the gospel? Put on the armor of God. Walk in His image. Just what Jesus did. He came and showed us the image of the Father, and He walked it out. See, no evil could befall Him until He let it for you and me. He let death swallow Him up so He could prove how strong the life of God was that abides in you right now. Put on the armor of God. Put on His life.